What's good today, peaceful people? You got your boy Don. Welcome back, man. It's Don. Over here, felon when we helping the brothers out, it's coming home from prison. If they need, to get up on a better mission or a better understanding in life, you guys come on over here, man. We give them, better mindset, different avenues that they can go through. Let them know first off what they're facing, how to move with a felony, and all of those things that they need to know to prepare them to be, to go out here and be productive and not end up in the same situation. Because that's the trick. They call it a cycle, because once you get a felony, it's very easy to get back in trouble. Like almost anything that you do, it's kind of like, if you can imagine, it's kind of like filtered for you to get in trouble. Whether it be from going to work, having a confrontation at work, having a confrontation at home, because confrontations are part of the human everyday relationships that we have with life. And when you got a felony, it just makes things really, it doesn't help you out. So you need to know things. You need to know certain things, certain tactics. You need to know certain things to use to your advantage. So if you know anybody that can use some information like that, or another way of thinking, or just somebody to talk to, send them my way. All right, people, man. Y'all know what time it is, man. We out here making snowmen in Chicago. Building snowmen today. Apologies too, man. It's 19 degrees in Chicago. We got about this much snow. And yeah, if you like snow, come on. I welcome you. You can shovel, you can come help me shovel my car out. But you guys know we're gonna cover the news today. You know, I like to talk about the news every time we come together. I like to talk about the stock market every time we come together, and we like to have a message of the day, some type of knowledge, something I can bring to you guys so that I'm not just wasting your time. All right. Well, the message of the day is going to be, it's Black History Month. What do we do next? So you guys tune in, or you can fast forward to the end of the video if you want to get right to the message of the day. But we finna jump into the news. Let me share my screen with the family. How y'all doing today too, man? I hope y'all not held down or held bound by this snow. All my Chicago people and my out of towners, well, you're lucky. You are lucky. All right, winter storm warning in effect. See latest snow totals live. Winter snowstorm warning is now in effect for much of Chicago area. Some areas have already seen 10 inches of snow. Man, I'm out there. Why out of all days, I lose my gloves today, y'all. I'm looking for my gloves. My mom then gave me the gloves and everything. Now I'm like, I'm too cool for gloves. Then misplaced my gloves, don't know where they at. Sources say Van Dyke moved to halfway house. Governor's office denies. Oh my God, they trying to let this man out. And I understand the whole movement, because it's two-sided. How do we have some people who have to serve their whole sentence, and then some people who don't? What I don't see how, where's the divide? Why is he getting out early? Why does it justify him to get out over another person to get out? We need plain answers, simple answers. Just give me the simplest answer. Why can he get out and why he can't get out? That's what we need, because this stuff is not fair. Chicago Brewers team up for Black History Month. The Brewers, that's a hockey team in Chicago. Shout out to them. Anybody supporting Black history, shout out to you. You got to stay blessed. Restaurant vaccine mandate, indoor mask rules could end soon. With all this got daggone flu and sickness going on, we might keep the mask on a little longer. What y'all think? Mom survives COVID heart attack and 3 strokes to deliver baby. Won't he do it? Push them kids out, girl. Ain't nothing gonna take us out. You know that. I'm glad she had the baby. She had 3 strokes. Is it that hard having a baby, ladies? Let me know. Leave a comment down below if it hurt. School closings, Chicago area complete list. All right, man. Find out. Most of y'all wasn't taking your kid to school. No way, was you? Leave a comment down below. Let me know. Jewish community member react to Whoopi Goldberg Holocaust comment. They better get off Whoopi. Whoopi did it right. She backed her way up out of that. But Whoopi is the only Black celebrity we got talking up for the normal, everyday Black man. She the only one talking up for the black man and women. Come on, man. I do some time for Whoopi. If Whoopi got to go to jail, I do a couple months for her because she steps up and she speaks how I want to be represented. Represent me right. And Whoopi do that. Shout out to Whoopi. Got your back, sister. If they try to lock you up, holla at your boy. Felon over here, man. We come through. You know. NASA plans to crash International Space Station on Earth. We're gonna plans to crash International Space Station. I don't know what that's about, people. Texas doctor sues Chase Bank for denying her service. You know, they give the doctors, it gives people more power over us, man. They take all the control they can from us. They want control over what we do at the doctor, what we do at work, what we do at home, what we do with our kids. They just controlling, and that's the problem. That's the problem. They don't think that we gonna figure it out, but we figured it out. And now y'all not even protecting us from all this crime. We figured it out. We waking up, ain't we, y'all? Illinois reports 9,000 new COVID cases and 87 new deaths. Chicago weather, AccuWeather alert, lake effect snow. More snow on the way. About 45 CPD officers to return to assignment from admin position. Wonder what that's about. Officers getting back out there, you know, I mean, shit. Is that, excuse me, is that why, you know, the crimes being committed? Because we had 45 officers on administrative positions because they probably did something wrong. You know, when they go desk duty, you know, they use all this cover-up talk. That just means, you know, they were at home still getting paid for whatever they were, you know, they weren't suspended for or on administrative position for. CNN President Jeff Zucker resigns over relationship with employee. Pritzker budget proposal calls for 1.1 billion in tax relief. They go to Democrats. Throw some money to them. The Republicans, if y'all heard the other day, the Republicans talking about anybody get caught with one gun, the second time they get life in jail. You get caught with a gun, second time, life in jail. They trying to scare you. The Democrats try to buy you. Oh, we're going to give you some breaks. Oh, don't worry. We're going to throw y'all some money. Don't worry about shawty them getting dead. Just take these little dough, take these hundos. This is the kind of political freaking system, monster of a system we reside in, capitalist system. But we waking up though. The revolution is in our belly, and it's starting to rumble. The revolution is rumbling in our bellies, y'all. Winter snow warning. Y'all already know it's more than snow warning. J.B. Pritzker presents the annual budget. Suspect in Park Ridge. Ruth burglary forcibly removed jewelry from a 91-year-old woman. Lane Breyer murderer's case remains open 14 years after killing. We owe it to their families. Chicago girl, 13, missing from clearing neighborhood since Sunday. Prayers go out to the family. U.S. Rep. Brad Snyder of Illinois tests positive for COVID. Gary children behind on vaccinations, Indiana health officials. Damari Perry, murderer, mother, brother officially charged with 6 years old death. Chicago Fire Department asked for help clearing snow around hydrants. They want you to help them. I guess if you're fired, you don't want your, you know, I didn't know that was a thing. They should make that a thing though. If people should clear the fire hydrants off as we shovel the snow, mostly the men, they should let us know, because the men are going to be doing the job. They should tell them, you know, get this word out, because I don't have a problem cleaning the fire hydrant, so that just in case, you know, just in case, let's jump to our stocks though. Just in case anything goes wrong, we can already be positioned to shit. My building won't burn. I don't mind just wiping the snow off of it. So the stocks were also in the green today. We had another little relief day. Dow, these are the futures, but the markets were in the green again today. Wasn't a bad day. Things are just smoothing over. The reason being, a lot of earnings are coming out this week. So we had Facebook Facebook shares plunged more than 20% on weak earnings. Dang, Facebook had a weak earnings. I just missed it. Must have been out to the bill. So we had a lot of earnings come out. So I want you guys to really just start studying earnings. If you, all my stock people out there, go start watching earnings, looking at the, like, pull up this article and read it, and just, it'll give you a gauge of where the company is today, so that you can see how you feel. Because the stock market is more so about knowing the company as it is about sentiment, how you feel about the company. So if you feel pretty bullish, you like Facebook, you think that they're going to be, never going anywhere, coming future, you can't do anything without Facebook, that type of person, go read their earnings and match how you feel with what the earnings say, and build out your understanding on the stock that way. That's how I do it. I read a little bit about, I take a little bit of the information from the news and a little bit of what I already know, and to make the best determination long term. All right, so we see what happened with those stocks. What else we need to see? So that we see what happened with the stocks. It looks like it's red right now. See, these are the futures. Remember, I was telling you about the futures, which trade after hours when the markets are closed. The futures, they keep going. But all in all, it was a pretty okay day. I wish I had a better gauge to show y'all what the day was like, but we can bounce over here to Yahoo like we like to do. We can look at the 10-year bond yield, and these aren't futures. So you see right here, everything is green. Same thing, S&P 500, the Dow Jones, the NASDAQ, and the Russell 2000. This is oil right here, but this is what we normally look at. And you see it's green. It was just that we were looking at the futures before. When we was over here, we was looking at futures. But I don't want to get y'all confused. Let's go look at our 10-year, and we can move on to the message of the day, because it's going to be kind of long today, but you're going to enjoy it. You guys stick around. You're going to really like this message of the day. So we looking at the 10-year on here. Sorry, y'all. I'm all over the place. 1.76. Is it going up or down? She's staying. We're watching it. Yesterday it was 1.79 or 78. 1.76. Okay, we got our eye on that. Let's see where Bitcoin is at for all my Bitcoin people. Want to hold me true to my word. I thought we gonna watch Bitcoin. Yeah, we watching it. We watching it every day. Let's fix the chart so we see it how we normally see it. Oh, I added these lines to it yesterday, but it's still, let's zoom in. Okay, it's going up a little bit. It came down again, y'all. Look, it went up and it's doing another little bounce down. See that? That red line is where it's at. This is where it came from. So it was up here, and now it's down to this red line. So it came down. Remember, it's at 36 now. Remember, it was at 38. So let me go to the 5 day, and what I was looking at yesterday. It looked like it was bouncing through this, staying up, down between here. But look, as of yesterday, it's broke back down. This would be a great dip buying opportunity if you think she's probably going to shoot back up the way she's performing. But we'll keep an eye on it. All right, let me ease up off of this. Stop sharing my screen. All right, my beautiful people, thank you for sticking with me so far. And like I said, I won't let y'all down. I have a great video, a great segment into the what is Black history. So what next? I'm going to introduce you guys to a young lady. Her name is, I was going to read out of here, but I'm going to try to show us this YouTube video if it'll let me share like that. I've never done that yet. Her name is Joy DeGrew. Y'all, if y'all ain't heard of her, you have to go rock with her. This is her book. I went and bought it. I'm a supporter. Become a supporter. I wish it was signed, but we're finna watch a video on her, you guys, and I'm gonna get right into it because I love y'all. I love y'all so much that I gotta educate y'all, and we gotta educate together. So we're gonna check out this video, and then I'll talk a little bit about it. Probably gonna watch 10 minutes of it. 10 minutes. 10 minutes.
Now we're going to find out how they named it. Medical tradition has a long history of perceiving skin color as a form of pathology. The favorite theory, which reappears with some frequency in the early 19th century, is that the skin color and attendant physiognomy of the black, here's the reason why y'all black, is because of congenital leprosy. This is why there's so many of us. We all have congenital leprosy. Now, we have a second symptom. The second symptom of pathology was gender. Black females were perceived to be irreligious, lustful, and immoderate. Well, that's convenient, isn't it? Let's take a look at that. We need to really take a look at this one, because I have a whole chapter on rape. Can't even get close to what that did to me. There were over, and comes out of a social work book. In a social work book, it states that there were over 600,000 mixed race babies born in the mid-1800s based on the census. Now, this was during miscegenation. That means it's illegal to marry. So who was sneaking out back and who was raping whom? We have numbers. Young girls rarely made it to their teens before they were raped. But let's put that in perspective as a social scientist. Now I want to get into that, the fact that we were lustful, because then you see it's their fault, isn't it? Surely I raped them, but didn't they deserve it? Now we need evidence of how we know they're lustful and immoderate and immoral. Here we go. Their protruding buttocks and genitals were offered as physical evidence of their pathology. Anybody up there with a big butt? Anybody with a big butt out there? There you have it, you slut. It's incredulous, isn't it? It's hard for you to believe. You see, it's in books. And the criminally insane right. But what was so amazing, I want to get right. Let's get right up with that, because the butt thing really threw me off. Because everybody wants that butt now, don't they? Yeah. J-Lo made it, gave us all permission to first have the butt. And it's an African butt, don't get confused about it. And it's a butt they couldn't keep their hands off of. Now they're injecting the butt now. They're putting butts in pants. They're making underwear with a butt in it. In addition to that, injecting the lips with collagen, locking the hair, and telling you the whole time you're ugly. Still looking for the safest tan. Isn't that amazing? And the sad thing about it is we believe right. Case in point, 2006. Oh yeah, she had good hair. Yeah, she had good hair. And he was fine. He was nice skinned. Yeah. Look at the music video. Same girl, isn't it? We might as well just take him over and over again. A tragic life. Are you following me? I have people saying, Jory, are you going natural? Going natural? I mean, you even have black people. Wow, she's militant. And that's because I actually wear my hair the way it grows out my head. Anybody white hair, everybody go, you're not gonna keep it like that, are you? You're gonna perm it or something, aren't you? You're not gonna just wear it like that, right? I can see your roots, girl. White people don't do that to white people. We have pathologized what is naturally us. And when we would want to assault or insult you, black, big lip, nappy head, stay with me. You see, that's called post-traumatic slave syndrome. That's what that looks like. And then white people go, oh, no wonder. So let's move on. So then after all that, I want to take a look at another piece, because again, when you think of someone that raped and did horrible things, you get the picture of a big gut toothless wonder. And a straw hat, and, the boys and going out there and get them. Well, let's just move and start looking at the impact the strange fruit had. You all know the strange fruit. Billy got in trouble for that. But let's talk about the strange fruit. And this isn't in the book, by the way. I didn't put out the pictures in the book. I'm not interested in re-injuring white people. But I want you to look at this picture, and there's only one reason why I want you to look at it, is I want you to look at who's in it. This is just plain old regular folk. And the way that little girl is looking at that man, she can't be right. That's what's wrong with white people, by the way. It's right there in that picture. Because see, no one talks about what happened to white people. That's another one. But this is specifically, I show this picture because it's unbelievable. Got the little Sunday band. They ran train excursions and let children out of school early to attend lynchings. Lynchings. Now, show the other slide, because I want to read this one. It's a rather gruesome one, so I get you prepared. But I want to read from this one so you can understand what they did at the lynchings. If you want to know the reference to this, you can. I have a reading list in my book. In addition to that, you can go on site, on my line, on my website, joyliving.com, and it'll give you some suggested readings. The name of the book that I would suggest are two. One is called 100 Years of Lynching. They're all newspaper accounts. It's by Ginsburg, 100 Years of Lynching. No pictures. This one is a famous picture that you will find in a variety of places. One of them is called Without Sanctuary, recently published, which is a pictorial. And now what I'm doing is I'm going to read from the newspaper account. Before the torch was applied, the Negro was deprived of his ears, fingers, and genital parts of his body. He pleaded pitifully for his life while the mutilation was going on, but stood the ordeal of fire with surprising fortitude. Before the body was cool, it was cut to pieces, the bones were crushed into small bits, and even the tree upon which the wretch met his fate was torn up and disposed of as souvenirs. The Negro's heart was cut into several pieces, as was also his liver. Those unable to obtain the ghastly relics direct paid their more fortunate possessors extravagant sums for them. Small pieces of bone went for 25 cents, and a bit of the liver crisply cooked sold for 10 cents. As soon as the Negro was seen to be dead, there was a tremendous struggle among the crowd to secure the souvenirs. Knives were quickly produced, and soon the body was dismembered. Now I want you to look at who's in the picture. They're crowding to be in it.
Man, family, that's intense right there, man. I can't give y'all too much, but the link will be down below. That's Miss Joy DeGrew. I love her, man. Y'all got to go check her out on YouTube. She has plenty of presentations, and she's real. She's real, man. Man, you can thank me later on that one. She the for real. She's for real. She has Wellness Wednesdays. Look her up. She has a podcast. She's a man. She's someone to know. She's a ferocious. Thank you, Miss Joy DeGrew. I gotta always salute her. But y'all please go ahead and do me one favor. Do something for your boy, for your neighbor. Hit that like, hit that thumbs up, and ring that notification bell for when we come on, man. Remember, you don't know what you don't know until you know it. We make videos like this Monday through Friday. We talk about the news, the stock market, and the message of the day. If you found this video to be enlightening or uplifted you and informed you on something that you didn't previously know, hit that like button. Come back, rock with us tomorrow. We'd love to have you. Peace.